Hey, welcome back. We're going to finish up here with actually showing it in use with the Bimini and the Dodger. Now you're probably wondering, hey, what's with the Bimini doing over here? So in order to get the motor on, I'm going to flip the Bimini over so that I can get the motor on. That's how that works. Now you see it just sits on top of the motor, but that's why I put these legs in. Alright, so I've come out here a little bit out into the Neuse River here just a bit, got a little bit of wave, so first thing we're going to do is we'll work on the Dodger. As you can see, I got the cover on. That's the cover that came with it. Oh, what was that? So I have a hook on the cover so that when it's stored, this doesn't just go flying up. I sewed a hook on. I'll show you what that says. Take the hook off here. See, I sewed on a little strap with the little hook, so that'll hook it on and keep it. Hey, everyone gonna see me bobbing around? Here, I got this. There you go. So you can see I basically sewed it onto the cover, and it's just a hook, so it straps onto the metal piece that's right up front of the boat. Okay, so that keeps that from going anywhere. All right. So got a few waves. So let's test out the old Dodger here. So pull this up. Okay, so I've got there's the sides that come up. So first thing, I've got the hooks here. So I'm going to go ahead and hook on the hook here. Hook on to here. And the third hook over to here, which again, these are the same little loops and straps they use for the life raft addition to the Portland Pudgy. Alright, so pull this up, and pull this back, and then hook it to the back here. And one thing I did account for is the front line. I had to make sure to feed that under here and put it over, tie it off, and rope it off to here at a cleat to make sure it doesn't go actually under the boat by accident and go, oops, because you don't want that to go in the motor. Not that I've had that happen more than once. All right, let's do some test driving. But nowhere near what I had before coming in, so okay, that did a lot, but you know what, hey, that's about as good as I think it's ever going to get. Comes up a little bit in there, but not too bad. But at least we're not getting soaking wet, getting hit by waves all the time, so alright, I think that's a good test for now. Whoa, hey. Oh, here comes the big wave. Let's do this one. Yeah, come on. Aww. Alright, that's it. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed our second test. And I think we got successful with this. Hopefully Portland Pudgy doesn't get upset with me by doing this to their little pudgy. So I'm pretty happy with that. You see it splashed up there, so it came up under that seam a little bit. So I may have to take a look and maybe do something to keep it from coming up underneath and getting a wet bottom. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is the Bimini, so we'll test that out. Okay, so the one thing I found out is the only reason it's leaking up here when it hits a wave is because this rope. I didn't accommodate for this rope to be in here, so I might have to come up with another way to have this in so that it doesn't leave a gap down there and let water come in, because it's doing fine here. It's all sealed, it's nice and dry, but here it's just flopping in right where that rope line's coming in. So we'll work on that. So you can see the Bimini's got the bigger cover on it because of the way I have it designed the thing, but it essentially does the same thing. Keep it covered up. Pull this up. And all I have to do, come down here and clip it off. And there you go. Now I got a nice comfortable Bimini. Well, I can do the other side while I'm at it. It takes a little tension, but So I've got shade. I've got a nice Dodger. This is working out real well. So that's it for the Bimini and Dodger. I hope you enjoyed sailing Not Shore. If you liked it, click the old like thumb thing. People like that. And hey, subscribe. And go look at the old videos. You know, crying out loud. I've done enough videos. Go back and look at some of the old ones. That'll give you a good laugh. All right. Thanks again. We're out of here. By the way, safety tip. Make sure you always wear your red band. So in case you fall over, boat doesn't go away. And life jacket, of course. Alright, let's meet people.